Welcome back to my YouTube channel Iraqi Dinar Updates. Today, we're diving into a topic that often sparks questions and, sometimes, misconceptions: the relationships between Ramadan, exchange rates, and the sensitive topic of celebrating wealth during this holy month. You might have heard claims about currency fluctuations tied to Ramadan, or wondered how best to navigate expressing financial success during a time of reflection and humility. Let's unpack the complexities, separate fact from fiction, and explore the nuanced perspectives surrounding these issues. The exchange rate can certainly be influenced by a variety of factors, but it's important to keep in mind that Ramadan itself doesn't directly dictate fluctuations and currency values. While it's possible that economic activity during Ramadan could have some temporary effects, the timing of exchange rate movements is often driven by broader global and market forces. It's not necessarily the case that the timing of an exchange rate change would be related to the holy month of Ramadan, even though there might be coincidental overlaps in some situations. For instance, Kuwait underwent a significant exchange rate shift during Ramadan at one point, but that was likely more of coincidence than a cause-and-effect relationship. It's not fair to assume that Ramadan itself triggered that event. Currency markets are incredibly complex, influenced by a wide range of factors including geopolitical conditions, central bank policies, and global economic trends. These elements are far more likely to be responsible for driving exchange rate changes, rather than the timing of a religious observance. If someone, like your friend, feels that they have purchasing power and wants to celebrate, it's crucial to consider the context. Celebrating wealth or purchasing power during Ramadan could potentially come across as tone-deaf, especially when many are focused on reflection, prayer, charity, and self-discipline. Ramadan is a deeply solemn time for many people around the world, particularly for Muslims who observe fasting, prayer, and giving to those in need. To go out and loudly proclaim one's wealth, or to act in a way that seems disconnected from the spirit of Ramadan, could be seen as inappropriate or even disrespectful. To some, flaunting wealth during such a significant religious observance might feel sacrilegious, as it could be viewed as focusing on materialism when the emphasis is meant to be on spiritual growth, humility, and community. It's not just about individual circumstances, but about the broader sense of unity, self-restraint, and charity that Ramadan represents. While the desire to celebrate one's financial success is completely natural, it's essential to remember the cultural and religious significance of the time. During Ramadan, there's an emphasis on introspection and prioritizing things that have lasting meaning over fleeting material achievements. Even though the market might experience fluctuations or temporary changes, those are typically unrelated to religious events. The idea of someone with purchasing power stepping out into the streets and celebrating it during Ramadan might feel off-putting to others. The celebration of wealth in such a manner could risk seeming out of place or even disrespectful in a time when many people are focused on restraint, spiritual purification, and giving to those less fortunate. So, to be clear, celebrating during Ramadan is certainly not a wrong thing to do, but it's essential to be mindful of the context. It's about finding a balance between enjoying life's blessings and respecting the tone of the season. It's always wise to think about how one's actions might be perceived in relation to the broader cultural and religious atmosphere. But again, the timing of any potential exchange rate changes is more likely tied to broader economic factors, rather than Ramadan itself. Ultimately, understanding the interplay between economic factors and cultural sensitivities is key. While the timing of exchange rate changes is largely driven by global market forces, Ramadan serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of introspection, empathy, and mindful celebration. It's about finding that balance between acknowledging blessings and respecting the spirit of the season. We hope this discussion has provided some clarity and food for thought. Thank you for joining us. Please share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insightful content. Until next time, Take care.